Ocean Magic, the fantasy world of the Geopark. Today is Xiaohai's class field trip to Yehliu Geopark. The students gather in front of the Mazu Temple in Yehliu Dongao, but Xiaohai is looking around and searching for treasures. He feels bored. What's so fun about looking at rocks? Xiaohai said. Today is the 16th day of the 4th lunar month, a special day when the second Mazu of Jinbaoli returns home. The sound of Suona horns grows louder, guiding the believers onward. Xiaohai sneaks away from his teacher and classmates, running from the temple entrance to the group, preparing to pass under the palanquin, bowing down and praying for safety. As the palanquin passes over Xiaohai, he lifts his head slightly and realizes his body has shrunk. An eagle swoops down, grabs Xiaohai, and soars high toward the Geopark. The eagle circles in the sky as Xiaohai opens his eyes wide and looks down. The Geopark looks like a giant map. The Cape of Yehliu, surrounded by the East China Sea, shows its full shape of erosion and rising terrain. Xiaohai recalls his teacher's lesson. The Geopark is made of sandstone. Muddy sandstone erodes easily from seawater, creating bays and sea caves. Harder calcareous sandstone stays intact, forming nodules, sea cliffs, and the Cape of Yehliu. Xiaohai starts to find the Geopark fascinating. The eagle beats its wings, signaling that it's ready to land. Whoosh! When they stop, Xiaohai opens his eyes and sees a vast expanse of green sea lettuce by the shore, swaying and working hard to carry out photosynthesis against the crashing waves. Turning around, he notices layers of beach ridges formed by the movement of the sea. There are piles of large pebbles, small pebbles, and fine sand. The large pebble ridges were shaped by powerful waves, their strength carving these high formations. Suddenly, a huge black sea monster popped out of the water, reaching out to grab me. Run away! It turns out it was a skillful ama diver, an elderly lady diver collecting red algae, dressed in a black wetsuit. She gave me quite a scare. I saw her take a deep breath and quickly dive back into the water, swimming gracefully like a mermaid. Behind her, a fish lady appeared, waving her fin at me, inviting me to explore the ocean with her. The fish lady handed me a diving mask and an oxygen cover, and with a splash, I was underwater. I sat on her back and saw a deep trench in the sea. Its rocky walls covered in barnacles and many colorful tropical fish. This is a sea trench. Barnacles and oysters are proof that the sea level has risen. Xiaohai said to the fish lady, "Look, there's a rock cave in the distance with a crowd of people and the long procession from the Mazu parade." The fish lady replied, "That's a sea cave, Mazu's home. Every year on this day, the sea recedes under the influence of gravity, revealing the path so everyone can escort Mazu back to the sea cave." "Amazing!" Xiaohai said. The fish lady said, "The water here is too shallow. I'll ask my crab friend to help you explore the Geopark." Then a large crab raised its claw and pointed at marks on the rock wall that looked like water pipes and said,
"These are the traces of where we crabs and shrimp used to live."
Xiaohai quickly added, "I know! These are trace fossils. When I came to Yehliu to kayak, Our teacher explained it. They show where you lived, nested, ate, crawled, and escaped.
Follow me.
The crab scuttled sideways toward the mushroom rock area. Xiaohai exclaimed in surprise, "So many honeycomb rocks!" The crab responded,
Yes, there is also the playful Princess Rock here, and you can observe the life cycle of the mushroom rocks. They go through stages from the no-neck phase to the thick neck phase. Over time, erosion and weathering by seawater turn them into the thin neck phase, and eventually, they reach the broken neck phase.
Xiaohai sighed and said, "The neck of the Queen's Head rock is so thin now. It must be in the broken neck phase, right?"
That's right. It's all part of nature's evolutionary process.
The crab friend shook his head with a sense of resignation. The crab led Xiaohai further in. Xiaohai shouted excitedly, "Ooh, this rock looks like ginger that Mom uses for cooking, and that one looks like ice cream. How fun!"
All these strange rocks are formed through joints and nodules.
The crab explained. Xiaohai couldn't wait and ran ahead shouting, "Look, there's a candlestick rock!" The crab friend quickly called out,
Don't run! Be careful! The ground is slippery.
He continued.
The candlestick rock is a rare formation found only in Taiwan. It forms when joints divide rocks into candle-like shapes. It also requires a hard rock core, like a candle wick, and uniform seawater erosion to make the candles smooth. Finally, swirling water creates round indentations that make it look like melted wax, while overflowing seawater makes it appear as if candle drips are falling. Nature's amazing craftsmanship makes the candlestick rock so realistic.
What's happening to the ground here? Why are there so many holes? Xiaohai asked.
This is a solution pan, created by the dissolving effect of seawater.
The crab replied. Is the white stuff stuck near the hole salt? Xiaohai asked again.
Very clever. When seawater evaporates in the sun, it leaves behind white sea salt.
The crab smiled. The crab friend then mysteriously pointed to grooves by the shore, urging Xiaohai to take a closer look. Waves pushed in from afar, filling the sea caves. Wow! Why is it spraying water and making sounds? Xiaohai exclaimed with wide eyes.
This is the blowhole effect caused by seawater. When waves push into deep sea caves, they compress the air inside, creating this effect.
The crab explained.
I'm tired. Let Mr. Eagle take you on the next part of the tour.
With that, the crab raised its claw and retreated into a rock cave. Xiaohai looked up in surprise as the eagle swooped toward him. This time, the eagle flapped its wings to let Xiaohai sit on its back. Xiaohai held on tightly as they soared back into the sky. Looking down, he spotted the fairy shoe and the tofu rocks, quickly recognizing their structures of nodules and joints. Waves crashing against the rocks made for a beautiful sight. Just as Xiaohai was enjoying the geological wonders from above, vroom, vroom! A loud rumble startled him. A powered paraglider flew toward him, and with a thud, Xiaohai tumbled off the eagle and fell rapidly. Scenes of the unique geopark landscape flashed through his mind like a movie. It was so fascinating.
Hey, sleepyhead!
Xiaohai, wake up!
When Xiaohai opened his eyes, several classmates were around him, calling out. The teacher stood on the beach, pointing to the East China Sea and Keelung Islet. Xiaohai, come over here. The teacher waved for the classmates to bring Xiaohai over. He rejoined the group and listened intently to the teacher's explanation about the geopark. Memories of his adventures replayed vividly in his mind. Xiaohai smiled and said, "The geopark and ocean magic are truly amazing!"